Hey guys, so we got a baseball event.
Sports!
We have baseball Vanessa and baseball Shermie. So we're going to take a look at the characters, see if they're any good, if they're worth pulling for. And we're going to take a look at some of the other stuff that the event has brought us here. Here are the rates. We're going to start with Vanessa here. We're going to start with her leader skill. So it increases purple element fighter's attack by 35% and crit rate by 5%. The attack is decently high and the crit rate is okay. The artwork for her looks awesome. The relation is with the other baseball characters and then with herself. So vain Vanessa is. Here's some of her cores, some of the notable ones down here. Gain super armor for 3 seconds when attacked by an enemy with super armor or hyper armor. So there's a 5-second cooldown on that. And there's a 30% chance to freeze the enemy for 2 seconds, and there's a 7-second cooldown on that. This is a pretty freaking awesome core. Kind of like anti-top tier type of a core. You know, so like a lot of the top tier characters are strong because they have super armor or hyper armor. So this kind of helps her compete with that. It's a little bit more on the situational side because not every character has super armor or hyper armor, but it's pretty cool. Now this next one is strictly a PvP core. This makes it a little bit more niche already. So PvP exclusive freezes the enemy for 2 seconds when an ultimate move received ends. Now that's a 15-second cooldown on that. And it decreases damage received from ultimate moves by 80% if your health is 30% or more. So if you have a decent amount of health and they do an ultimate move to you, not only are you taking like 80% decreased damage, so you're taking like no damage, they get frozen afterwards. So if you're fighting a baseball Vanessa in PvP, you definitely want to get her health to 30% and then use your finisher. Because if not, you're going to get jacked up because you're going to get frozen afterwards and she's just going to beat the crap out of you. So far these cores are really interesting. Kind of like anti-high tier character cores and strictly for PvP purposes. Kind of neat. And here's her skills. First one deals damage and becomes immune to burn, poison, bleed, shock, chill damage for 8 seconds. So she does not take any like dot damage from any of these things so far. She can get petrified though, right? Burn, yeah, she can get petrified at least and stunned, but it's just none of the bleed, none of the like dots or anything. And it increases her attack by 26% for 7 seconds. So that move, that's a real good move. Again, that also counters a lot of characters that are really strong that have all these shock, burn, and yada yada damage. Next one deals damage and applies cold spell for 6 seconds on the target upon a successful attack. So this deals chill damage equal to 30% of attack for 1 second and decreases attack speed by 10% and movement speed by 10%. So she hits you with it, you're getting the chill damage, and it's also lowering your attack speed, and movement speed. So that's a pretty strong move. Next one deals damage, it's a lot of damage too, and stuns the enemy for 2 seconds when a successful skill, guard included, ends. So if you hit them with this, even if they're guarding, they're still getting stunned. And it can be used while you're attacked. As long as you're standing and not like being juggled in the air, you can use this and just get out of it. And you gain super armor for 3 seconds when using it. So it's like a get out of jail free card. Honestly, these moves are pretty crazy. But do they look cool though? Alright, here's what she looks like here in her baseball outfit. Cool music. Alright, so here's her machine gun puncher. There you go. Classic machine gun puncher. This is dash punch. Lagged a little bit. Let's do that again. There you go. Here's the sliding punch. Kind of makes sense because you're sliding the home base or whatever. Here's her finisher. Cool. Boom! Shake it off. Now, a lot of those moves aren't very, like, baseball-y, but her auto attack, she does pull out a baseball bat at some point and whack you with it. Alright, up next is baseball Shermie here. Again, the artwork looks amazing. Take a look at our leader skill. Increases defense type fighters attack by 40% and charge rate by 20%. I like this. The attack is decently high and increases your charge rate. Charge rate is good, so you can do your ultimates more. Pretty good skill. I like that it's universal with defense type fighters. Alright, here's some of her cores. First one, Cheerleader, decreases damage received by 30% and reflects damage received by 5% when HP is 30% or more. So right from the get-go, she's going to decrease the damage taken by 30%. And she's going to reflect some of that back. But once you hit the 30% mark, kind of like Vanessa, you lose this. So this is a pretty good defensive skill. You get it right off the bat. It's not like some niche thing. You just get a flat 30% damage decrease. That's pretty good. And the next one, gains super armor for 5 seconds upon landing a crit hit. This is good, right? So anytime you gain super armor, it's good. But you want to make sure you can crit a lot because that makes your super armor unreliable, right? But if you're critting all the time, that's going to be pretty awesome. There's 13-second cooldown on that. So it's not like you're going to be this critting unstoppable super armor god. This is a good core. But are her skills good to match that? So let's check it out. Does damage and gain super armor for 3 seconds when using a skill. Can be used while being attacked. That's awesome. Of course, while you're standing, not while you're being juggled. That'd be nuts. That's going to be like the next crazy OP thing. Pretty straightforward, but that's a good one. Next, inflicts damage and increase attack equal to 32% of defense for 7 seconds when using the skill. That's really good. So you want to stack things on her that are, attack, defense, and crit. Even if you didn't, she's got a lot of defense stat, just base stat. So 32% of that added to your attack. That's amazing. Next one, deals damage and stuns the enemy for 2 seconds when a successful skill, including guard, ends. So, just like Vanessa here, you attack with this, even if they're blocking, this is going to stun them. So that's really good. Here she is in action. Looking pretty cool in her little uniform. Let's see what her first move looks like. Cool. That's the one that gains super armor. That's one she gains attack. And this is the stun. So even if they block that, they get stunned. That's pretty awesome. Here's what she looks like with the finisher. Alright, here is her last finisher. Defying gravity just to slam people. Okay, so are they good? Yes. I think they're good in PvP specifically. And let's say you're kind of tired of the meta, the characters you always see. I think these characters will give them a pretty good run for their money. Because, like, Vanessa's immune to all kinds of different dots. She gains super armor when somebody else has super armor, which a lot of the buff characters have super armor. She increased her damage. She's just really strong. Out of the two, I think Vanessa is stronger. But Shermie is better because she's Shermie. I love Vanessa too. So yeah, that's what I think these characters would be good for. For going into PvP, especially Vanessa. Shermie can be used a little bit better other places. But I think Vanessa is just better. There's going to be stronger characters coming out, like Nameless. I think Rock probably going to be a little stronger. I'm forgetting a lot of what he does in Japan and Korea servers at the moment, but I know he's pretty strong. But as far as waifu goes, man, these chicks are pretty freaking buff. Here's the baseball event banners just so you can get their supers. I wouldn't waste any rubies on this. I think there's going to be other ways to get their supers later. But there's no other, like, baseball battle card or anything or set card in this. It's just the 2 supers you'd be going for in here. So I just skipped these. Speaking of battle card, this is one that you're going to get just for signing in. It's a really good one. I'm not sure what this elephant, maybe it's like a Japanese or Korean baseball team mascot or maybe one they just made up. I'm not really sure. But the card is good. It increases attack and increases bleed, poison, damage dealt. Obviously, the percentages are going to be higher. I just got the cards, so they're only just level 1. And it has the special effects. which increases attack by 5% for 5 seconds when attacking a bleeding or poisoned enemy for 7 seconds. So this card can be good on a bunch of different people. Obviously, people who bleed, like Hamaru, or poison. This is good. Alright, there's also a Vanessa Soul Roulette. You're not going to be able to get her, but you will be able to get a lot of these souls here, which are very valuable money to. There's the ads you can watch. There's the quest that you could do every day to get more tickets, so you can do this. So you want to make sure to do that to get a lot of these King of Fighter souls and All-Star souls of the 2 different colors. Very valuable. Alright, and we also have super missions. So you go through these, you'll get a lot of these capsules that permanently increase the stat of your characters. So you go through, you're going to do this for 7 days. You get all these different capsules, which are good to have. And then at the end, you'll get 2 times 10 tokens to do on her summon here. So you can, there's a bunch of good characters in that banner. So this is really awesome end reward. There's also this event here. I'll go ahead and show it to you. So you get to use Baseball Vanessa in this event. So we're going to get to see her in action. Alright, here she is. Awesome intro where she bounces the bat behind her. I always thought that was awesome. Then she chucks it. So we're just going to have this on auto. Not audio. On auto. But you get to see her beat the crap out of this baseball. This giant baseball pinata. It kind of reminds me of Smash Brothers where you're beating on the punching bag. So, although in this one it doesn't go flying, but you do get to see it. You'll see what happens at the end. But you can see how freaking crazy this chick is, how fast she can attack. Boom, and it pops open and we win. I think the first mission is just to do a super move. Such a cool victory pose. Like I said, pointing is cool. Well, there you have it, guys. Baseball Vanessa, Baseball Shermie. I think they're really cool. I think they're really good. I don't know if I'm going to roll for them because, as you can see, I'm brokes. But I'll consider it. We'll see. I do just like the characters a lot themselves. I don't even play baseball, but I just like them in King of Fighters in general. So we'll see. I'll think about it. Are you guys going to roll for them? Let me know in the comments below. I read all the comments and reply as much as I can. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please consider commenting, and subscribing. I know every YouTuber and the YouTuber's mom says that, but it really does help me a lot, and I would really appreciate it if you guys enjoyed the video. I wish you guys luck in your summons. God bless you, and you have a blessed day, y'all.